Hello, folks. This is Ron from Ron Brown's YouTube channel, where we cover, a lot of drones, action cameras, and other type of cameras like pocket cameras. Like right here, this is the DJI Osmo Pocket 2, which was released 3 years ago in November of 2020. So today's video is about the DJI Pocket 3. The Pocket 3, we've heard rumors about it, kind of all summer, and they've really perked up recently. But this week, actually, I think just yesterday, this is Saturday, never know the date here. This is Saturday the 14th. Does that sound like the right date? Yeah, Saturday the 14th. Sorry, this is like this is not a live stream or live video, but it's going to be live because I'm not going to edit or cut it or anything like that. So yeah, Saturday the 14th. So we got the rumors like just yesterday, like Friday, Thursday, however you want to say it, where we got kind of what we really want to know about the Pocket 3. Most of the information you want to know now. Just a little background here. The Pocket 3, again, almost 3 years old come November, and this is middle of October, so it's almost exactly 3 years since we saw the Pocket 2. And of all the devices DJI makes, even including drones, this is probably the one that people have been waiting on the longest. It's a lot of people that are diehard fans of the Pocket, and they've been waiting a long time for this. I mean, it's probably been like 3 or 4 DJI actions have been released since the Pocket 3 came out. And the difference between this is, this is the only non gimbal that non drone that DJI makes that has like a little like a camera and gimbal put together. I mean, they make a lot of gimbals for digital cameras and so on, but this is like the only one they make that's kind of all in one, got the camera and the gimbal, where this relies on electronic image stabilization. So cut to the chase here. So we've heard rumors of a 1-inch sensor for months on this, and it was I'm gonna say people's wish list. It was the number one thing in the wish list, a 1-inch sensor. And our good friend Igor over at Twitter, X now, whatever. He's from Quattro News. Follow his account over at again, X, formerly known as Twitter. So what he released on the 13th was key features for the Pocket 2. So 1-inch CMOS sensor doing 4K 120 frames. So kind of on spec with this, except this doesn't have a 1-inch. This has that 1 slash 1.3, so just a little bit smaller than a 1-inch sensor, and has a 2-inch rotatable screen and horizon for vertical shooting. So this one here, if you can see it, this is the tiniest screen kind of ever on a device here. I mean, it was very hard to frame shots up, and it was a touch screen, but it's very hard to do all the functions you wanted to. It was so tiny. So I mean, you could use your phone for it, but that required basically make it into a non-pocket device at that point. But this one's going to add a much bigger screen. Like, I don't know, this is 2-inch. I don't even know if this is a 1-inch screen here, so it's going to be a much bigger screen. Again, frame up your shots to, use the touch screen. So that'll be kind of a big deal for a lot of people. And the vertical, and then you can slide it and out to make it the horizon do kind of like sticks out across the edges, but you can make it vertical the go when you put it back in your pocket or case again. So that's kind of innovative, right? That's kind of something we haven't seen before. And I don't think we have details yet on whether it's going to have vertical shooting or not. It looks like it because it has that vertical frame. It looks like you're shooting vertical video, but that hasn't come out in the rumors yet. So, okay, a 3-axis gimbal, which of course Pocket 2 had a 3-axis gimbal. Mechanical stabilization, and by that I that goes right in hand with 3-axis gimbal. This guy uses electronic image stabilization. What do they call the technology for the action for? Is it Rock Study? Yeah, Rock Study. So this has electronic. This has mechanical stabilization. That's what that means. This will have Active Track 6.0, which the DJI Osmo 6 gimbal, the one you put your phone on, that has the Active Track 6.0. None of the drones seem to have the 6.0 yet, so that's something, for some reason, only the, we'll call them handheld devices seem to be getting here. Excuse me, here, let me get a sip of water. Like I said, I'm cutting this video because I'll never get out if I do a bunch of cutting and editing on it. Okay, it has full pixel fast focusing. Now you got me on that one. I don't know what full pixel fast focusing means, but I'm sure they'll play it up like it's something really good. Okay, here's a big one. It has D-Log M. This one had D-Cinelike, but not D-Log M, and 10-bit color. This one only had 8-bit color, even when you were doing the Cinelike, so that's a big win, And it has stereo recording. I'm not sure whether this had stereo recording or not. I mean, people don't probably know what that means. Like like if you're a solo content creator, like I am, mono video is all I need because I don't have any other sound. I don't have another person or any of the sound source that really needs to be have its own channel, whatever. But the stereo recording would be for more than one person talking or more than one audio source being important to your final video. So I guess that's good. I have no idea whether this had or not. I have no idea whether the Action 4 has stereo recording or not. So that's some of the big things. So let me look this over one more time, see if I can find anything else. Okay, it also says it has pocket size. So I was worried that by putting one in sensors and everything in here, they would kind of supersize this and make it into a not pocketable device anymore. But by these pictures here, it looks like it's still a very small form factor. When I'm saying pictures is here, somehow Igor got a hold of what looks like the DJI promotional material for the Pocket thing. Like they'll be right on their website and their ads. So I mean, it looks really good. So and the other big thing is here, they even have a date. Again, this is from the ad copy that DJI's creating for this. It'll be released on 10/25, so that's only 11 days from today. So that's soon, and I'll put it right in that window of where the other one came out with about a week or whatever. I say the other one, I mean the Pocket. Pocket 2 came out almost in the first week of November, and this will come out like in the last week of October. So almost precisely 3 weeks apart there. So this is kind of big news. I mean, I think we heard in the summer this device would be released in mid-October. So that rumor kind of held up. I'm surprised that's coming before the OM7 gimbal, but that's good. The gimbal, those gimbals are real nice, but you kind of think you don't really need them every year. And this, it was definitely kind of in need of an upgrade. This is still a great camera. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I still use this all the time, and I have the Creator Combo, and again, it's still a very useful camera. This has a decent sensor size on it. Records real nice video, HDR, takes good photos. So this is still a good device. Here's what we don't know. We haven't got rumors on the price, and we don't know the pricing yet. We don't know whether there'll be Creators Combo again. We don't know about all the accessories. I mean, like with this one, you had to make it Wi-Fi and all that. You had to put what they call a do-it-all handle on it that made it, you'd be able to connect to it wirelessly to other things. But I don't know, this advanced model, maybe in this day and age, maybe they somehow can put the technology in. They don't need to have all this do-it-all handles and all this extra equipment, which will be nice, but I don't know that. I'm just guessing, so and if you've already purchased this, and I'm going to take a ballpark, because since this is $399, I don't think this will be any less than $399. I believe when this came out, it was like $350, $349. So that's 3 years ago. So one in sensor, you'd expect a price bump. So let's ballpark it at $399 bottom price. And the key is how much higher than $399 will go. Will it be $450? Will it be $500 or $499? And how much before it prices itself out of the ballpark? I mean, since this is $399, the Hero Hero 12, $399. A lot of the Insta360 products are either $399 or $449. How much higher that can they go than that and still not kind of price themselves out of the market? I know these are different cameras. People are going to say, "Oh, well, this is a different camera," and it surely is a different camera. This is a ruggedized camera meant to be used in situations where it may it may fall down, it may get splashed with a lot of water, it may go underwater. It kind of, what's the old saying? You take a lick and still keep ticking. Where this is a more of a real camera. You got to be careful with it. You're not going underwater with it. Maybe this new one will be water resistant, but this gimbal, Stratus gimbal, you can't just drop it. It can't just fall over. You're gonna break the gimbal at some point. So yeah, these are different cameras, and there's upsides and downsides. I mean, the thing I like about the Pocket 2 is it kind of gives me a more cinematic look to my video. It doesn't have the kind of like fisheye looking thing that you get from these action cameras. I know they'll have linear ones now, which cut a lot of that out, but this still makes it look like it's coming from a real camera more than, like when I say real camera, I mean a real digital, camera, like from a Sony product, something like that, than what's coming out of here. So, I'm not down this all. Love the video on these guys, but there is a difference. I know that. So, but again, if they're going to go $100 more for this and this, I think that's going to hurt in sales. I think they need to keep it. Again, I'm just talking base kit here. You can charge anything you want for all the other accessories, but I think they need to keep this at about $450 or lower than make it. Make it be a big hit, or have everybody go out and upgrade and get first timers who've never had a device such as, because I know Femi and a couple of people make some kind of copies of this, the 3-axis gimbal and a little pocket or hand holding camera, but none of them have really kind of made were big hits or whatever, because they didn't offer the video quality. I mean, they looked like this. The gimbals probably worked okay, but the video was always kind of subpar. So this is kind of they don't have any real competition. Where here they have big competition. Well, actually, GoPro owned a market for action cameras, and DJI kind of came in and pushed their way in, and this made me better. The Action 4 been better than the Hero 12, but these got no competition really over here, at least at the top end. So yeah, this is interesting development. So just a quick quick oversight of the most recent news on the Pocket, and I'm very excited. We know kind of. I guess some people say all these leaks kind of ruin it or whatever. I mean, there's still stuff we don't know that we'll find out on release day. But I'm sure we'll find about the pricing next week. I'll come back with another video when we do get that pricing locked down. I'm sure it'll happen sometime next week or maybe next weekend. Right before the Pocket 3 launches. So okay, that's it today for everything you want to know about the Pocket 3. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You got something out of it. If you did, thumbs up. Helps me get the video out to more people than just my subs. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more news on the Pocket 3, the Action 4, the DJI, I don't have it handy here, the DJI Air 4 drone or whatever, Mini 4 Pro, Air 3, all the latest from DJI. And even if you're a GoPro fan, we're going to be covering the Hero 12 a lot here. So a lot going on with the channel. So it's a good time to become a member. Membership's free this month. So yeah, that's it. So hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you in the next one.